Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. It is Wednesday, April 1st. Wonderful April 1st. And here we are. Today's topic on a Coffee Chat is life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. And that topic, that title came from a session Minute with Maxwell this morning with John Maxwell. And so I enjoyed that little, I guess, segment, blurb, whatever. And yeah, I'm excited to share that with you and excited to kind of discuss it. And I'm thankful, grateful you guys are here. Just as a heads up, yes, I'm not on Zoom. I'm trying to figure out this new live producer on Facebook Live. Bear with me because hopefully I can figure out. The last two times I've tried this, one, it didn't work. Two, it wouldn't load. I guess the last three times. And the third time was a couple days ago, and it kept shutting off after 5 minutes. Like I didn't get it. I didn't understand why it kept shutting off. And so anyways, Adele, Jen, good morning. Thank you for joining in. How you guys doing today? What's going on? It's April 1st. As to let you know, Isagenix is going to have available the macaroni and cheese, mac and cheese shake. So you can go into your back office, order that. In case you missed that, you can get that. Excited about that one. I mean, mac and cheese is one of my go-tos. Like I can eat an entire box. Was macaroni and cheese one of your staples? It was funny the other day. I don't know what Kelly was talking about. And, there's certain things that I guess whether my generation, I'm 40. All right. I'm old, right? I'm a child of the 80s. And, there was financial struggle in the 80s for a lot of people. There was massive success for some. And, good morning, Kate, Sherry, hello. And one of the things that my family, and I'll be honest here, I didn't know this until many years later. I did not realize today's going to be Transparent Wednesday. Okay, April Fools, right? But this is truth. Like the mac and cheese isn't. But let's talk about this. And really on this topic that life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We just get stronger and more resilient. If you work out to build muscle fiber. You got to tear it down to build it up. You get stronger. How do you get stronger? You go through, you got to be stretched. Growth are times of stretch. And I found out here recently, it was my brother and I sat down with my mom and had kind of a heart-to-heart conversation with her. And this has been several months ago, maybe Christmas time, something like that. And I learned that I knew this, that my parents, I grew up farm. I'm getting to it. Don't worry. I know I'm kind of bouncing around. Grew up on a farm. My dad was a teacher and then he wanted to start farming. And early 80s, it was tough. I'm going to guess it's probably going to shine a light on a lot of what we're going to experience here in 2020. I'm not being negative. It is what it is. And my parents ended up getting in, kind of, I think, tough financial situation. And ultimately, they ended up, kind of trying to do this or that, ended up losing a house, yada, yada, declared bankruptcy. Okay. A lot of people do. I was talking to a guy yesterday and he was talking about his business, journeys. And, he let me know here, a handful of years ago that he had to declare bankruptcy. And, you could tell it was a little shame about it. And I get it. I'm not, if you've declared bankruptcy, my heart's with you because I know it's probably not an easy decision. And I said to him, I was like, yeah, but man, look what you've learned from that. And look how you've grown from that. And look how it's stronger and more resilient. And you'll be able to share those things with people. And I think there's a certain part of vulnerability that is important because it makes you more relatable to people. So anyways, where I'm going with this and getting it all back to mac and cheese is there was a month a month where I'll work with that. So Kelly made a comment. I asked her to have a watch party to have more people. And so anyways, I'll help her later. Okay. And so anyways, as I was going through this and learning that I lived with my aunt and uncle for like a month and a half. I never knew this. And that goes back to some of the financial struggles because my parents were essentially homeless. They were bouncing around, living here, there. I don't know. And I talked to my mom about it. I've never talked to my dad about it. I should do that. I should call him today and just talk to him about it. And where I'm getting with this is, again, from a standpoint of it doesn't get easier. You just get more resilient. You get stronger. And one of the things that I can remember growing up is like we would eat bologna sandwiches. We would have like fried bologna, and that's what we would eat. If you don't know what bologna is, it's that, you know, that little circular stuff, and you get it. And I say that because, and I don't know why I decided to start talking about it other than the Ice Jack's macaroni and cheese, and obviously this title of life doesn't get easier, just get stronger. Here's what I can share from experience of knowing. Is if you're always looking around the corner for what's going to hit you next, you're never going to see the crosswalk that takes you into the next opportunity. Okay, let me say that again. If you're always, waiting for what's coming around the corner, meaning like you're coming up to an intersection and you're so concerned about what's here on your right or left that you're not looking ahead what opportunity is there. And I think that can be a plight that, falls into it. And we're going to have to, be cognizant. There's people that are going to be in that boat. We're going to have people that, are our family, our friends that are either, going to have, major health complications here with coronavirus, and just being honest, let's not fake it. But there's also people going to have massive, business disruption. People are. I feel for agriculture. As much as food security is a big deal in this country, I heard some stories from friends yesterday in regards to kind of the state of affairs on agriculture. Well, let me give you a look. There's a lot of food service that goes on in this country, restaurants, to schools, to, assisted living, whatever. A lot of those have shut down. And yeah, people are going to grocery stores, but yet food isn't moving like it normally does. And so there's been a backlog. And so, from a financial point of view, agriculture, it's not looking so pretty right now. Now, this isn't to scare you. It's just to, be realistic, the world we live in, that our job is to really express to people is like, hey, I know what it's like. I've, been here. I've done this. I've done that. I know people have shared in regards to, their personal, I don't want to say experiences with financial whatever, but it doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. A push-up doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. A pull-up doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. Running doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. Life doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. And there's continued things that are thrown at you. And it's your opportunity to say, all right, I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to be more resilient. I'm going to take this opportunity to grow. I'm going to look for that crosswalk as opposed to always looking left and right and worrying about what's coming next. And so that's my challenge for you today, is to take the opportunity to say, what are you grateful for? How are you where you're at today and thankful for either the opportunity of network marketing, or if you're not, to really stop and look at it and say, what opportunities has it given you? What opportunities has it given you to grow? Or look across that crosswalk. See what opportunity is in front of you. See what opportunity is in front of you in order to, say, hey, I need to just take that walk across and see what happens. So that's my encouragement today. And hopefully you guys got value out of it. Nothing. It was just me rambling for a few minutes and sharing about macaroni and cheese and bologna sandwiches. And so there's that. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining in. I'm going to go help Kelly understand how to create a watch party. So thank you guys. And I hope you have a great day.